All right, can you identify who you are and what you're
Mike
involved
Wadley from Raytown High School, Team 1782.
Elizabeth Monaco, Team 1992, Raytown South High.
Okay, okay. What are your thoughts about this program with FIRST, and what's it mean to your school and to your students?
Well, overall I think the program is excellent in terms of teaching kids about responsibility, problem solving, engineering, and getting them exposed to a high pressure situation and learning about different forms of technology. I think that we need some help in some other areas though, like teamwork, team building stuff.
Okay. Do you get enough resources for your team to build these robots?
There are some things written, but I'd like to hear more from the teams that are doing really well in that regard.
Okay. Okay.
I said that about covers. The biggest problem is the fundraising and the fact that this is a team and this is not a club.
Okay.
There's difference, and getting the kids to realize that it is a team.
Okay.
Just like a football team or any of their other sports teams that they go out for.
Okay.
We need that same level of commitment, and that's very difficult to come by right now.
It is. It is. I've been helping out with Winnetonka High School for the last 3 years, and nobody in the North Kansas City School District was able to participate in FIRST this year.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a very important part of the high school experience, or it should be.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are. How important is this to these students?
Well, it's very important. It should be, because they don't get a lot of opportunity, or I should say they don't get as much opportunity as they should to apply what they know in the classroom.
Okay.
So this is a chance for them to do more application, and unfortunately what we're seeing is, because they're not used to doing that, they're not used to thinking, they shut down. I don't want to. This year my team flatly refused to do any fundraising whatsoever because it was too much work and I don't want to.
Talking about fundraising, how much money do you think it takes to support a team?
It takes a lot. At least for this. What we're going to do next year actually is we're not going to do this. We're actually going to do the FIRST technical challenge instead.
Okay.
And we're going to try and get some of the freshmen and some of the sophomores involved, and hopefully try to build team spirit from the ground up all over again.
I think that's a good perspective from at least the freshmen and sophomores, but do you feel like with the FIRST technical challenge you lose some of what you really get with FIRST? I mean, you consider the software, you consider the tools you have to work with.
It's not as complicated as this is, but our kids, I can't speak for every single one of them, but what I'm hearing, muttering under the table, and what the parents have told me is that they like the competition, but they actually feel like they're a little discouraged because they feel like it's too much. They don't understand a lot of what they're doing.
Okay.
And they're
so
not
building
making
up
the
teams
connections
teams from middle school through high school is probably a good solution to that?
Yeah, I would think so. And that's part of the reason that we're going to the FIRST technical challenge next year, so that we can build from a little younger level, get some of the freshmen, get some of the sophomores involved, as well as our returning kids. And
are you doing anything to recruit from the FIRST Lego League?
Actually, I don't know if we even have a FIRST Lego League in our district.
There's some science teachers working with Legos, but I'm not sure if they're in the competition or not.
I don't think that they are, to be honest. I've not heard of it.
Seems like a great way to me to recruit your students for your high school teams.
Yeah, the Project Lead the Way classes should be a great way of recruiting for the FIRST competition, and I do have some FIRST teams. I do have some FIRST members that. Anyway, I do have some FIRST team members that are part of my Project Lead the Way classes, but not nearly enough. They go through the problem-solving process, the design process in those courses, and they get to use it in there, and it would be a perfect way to apply what they're learning in those classes with this contest.
Okay.
But I don't get all the support there I really need.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview. Okay.
All right.